Yo, welcome back, guys, to Dark Type Dark. You know what time it is today. I'm hoping everyone is here. I've got my hat on that I got from NAIC. We're staying fresh. We got Hacker already saying what's up to the McFree Mafia. Guys, what is up? How are we doing on today, which is Wednesday? Where in today's video, I want to be talking about NAIC, the big bad NAIC. Yeah, guys. So, we got King Pokemon in the chat. Oh, what's good? What's good? How's the mod, guys? I am doing good. I am doing fantastic. I had a long day of work today. High draps. Yo. Guys, we're doing fantastic. I'm cracking the Celsius, boys. I'm cracking the Celsius. A long day of work. I deserve this. We're going to do a little cheers to that. All right. Guys, I'm doing really, really well. NAIC is over, and I want to talk about everything from my team to my run. Guys, it was the most insane experience ever. I'm going to get right into it because NAIC was absolutely insane. Yeah, the Mafia, while the Mafia is slowly arriving for our weekly meeting. Exactly. Congrats on you. We're going to talk about Worlds in a second. But guys, I just competed in the North American International Championships, and I beat Fede Campo, guys. Like, the player who won the whole thing, I beat him. I played against Shohei Kimura, guys, and I want in this video to walk through my entire run with you all from the first round to the last round, as well as show you my team and walk you guys through it. Like, it was insane, guys. I'm still getting to day 2. I still can't even believe what's happening right now. It's happening. It's honestly a dream what's happening right now. So I'm going to pull up North American International Championship. Guys, let me know how's everyone comment how we're doing today. Today's Wednesday, it's the middle of the week. Cheers. Everyone comment how we're doing today. While I share my screen here. Let me share my screen. Yeah. Yes, bro. Cali, Miguel Martinez pull up to the chat. Where's Can you guys hear me now? How about now? Yo. Gangy, can you hear me, boys? Boys and girls and theys and thems and whoever else is here. Can the whole squadron, can the whole mafia hear me? It's one of them in the chat. Boom. We're back. Guys, in this video, you were there for my use of Annihilate at Victory Road. Turbo Chubb says, yo, what up? So, guys, you were all there with me last weekend when we hear your scrawny butt. What? Okay. You guys were all there last weekend when I used this team in Victory Road to make it to the top 16, well, 7 top cut. And we all saw together how broken this team is. We all saw it together. When we all saw how Annihilate was putting in work. The 0-2 to 8-2, exactly. We were all there for that. So, guys, I thought about it. And I realized that this is the team that has to get brought to the North America International Championships. This is the team that is going to be brought. I decided that Urshifu is not going to be the Pele. It's going to be Annihilate. And I think we did a good job. We started off 1-1. Annihilate putting in prime numbers. Seriously, guys, comment some W's in the chat if you guys are here. Because, guys, we had some W's here. Guys, I beat multiple players. Guys, look who I beat. Look who I beat. 15-2. Champion. Look who he lost to. Look who he lost to, guys. Look who he lost to me. Guys, we have some W's in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And again, I'm showing this to show you all that it was an insane run. Genuinely an insane run. So before we even go into the run, I want to talk about the team. So let's do that. Let's talk about the team. Bruh, seriously though, it happened with Andrew Ding. It happened with this player right here. It happened with Fede Campo. Who else did it happen with? It happened to Wolf Glick in Toronto. Oh my God, the run that could have been. I know, guys. For those of you who don't know, the player who knocked me out was former world champion Shohei Kimura. And I'm just going to say it right now, I got a little bit unlucky. And I'm not going to blame it on that because I could have played better, but I lost. And I'm going to tell you a funny story about Fede, is that he literally, when we sat down, was like, I hope I'm not McFree. So don't make me McFree, man. I'm like, sorry, bro. I'm about to cook you. Like an Italian in America like we're in New York, bro. I cooked him like some New York pizza, man. It was insane. And he's such a nice guy. Such a nice guy. Man, the bad luck to go out, guys. Yeah, his chin pow hit every ice crash. He crit, he had a defense drop with a crunch, an ice crash crit, and 2 ice crash flinches across the whole set. I was playing against plot armor chin pow. 2 Terapagos in the losses. How does that matchup need work? Yes, and I'll be explaining to you how. So first, let's go into the team. Let's go into the team first. First, I want to go through the main core. We're keeping the same, right? Miraidon, Choice Specs, Hadron Engine, Terra Fairy, Electro Drift, Volt Switch, Draco. We know what Miraidon's here for. I wanted to stay Tiago. What up? We wanted to stay the same with Miraidon, guys. Like, Miraidon has been the MVP and the backbone of this team alongside Calyrex Ice. And the whole idea here, right, is that, we want to stay with Comfort. Comfort has been working for me consistently this entire format. I have day 2'd my last 2 regionals in regulation I, and it has been using this core of 5. The only thing I've ever even changed once was the Volcarona set, right? That's it. So Miraidon, we already know. Grimmsnarl, we already know. Calyrex Ice, we already know. Iron Hands, we already know. But Volcarona is a little bit different. Why is it different? There's a couple of changes. Let me know in the comments right now if you can notice what those changes are. But it's Covert Cloak. 1. We're running Covert Cloak instead of Citrus Berry. Terra Dragon instead of Terra Grass. And Flamethrower over Fiery Dance. Exactly. We're noticing some things here. Yo, McFree Mafia. Yo, shout out Frozon. You made a stream. Yes, sir. So, what I'm going to tell you is that 2 out of these 3 changes really worked. Covert Cloak was amazing. Not being the reason why we put Covert Cloak here over Citrus Berry is because Volcarona almost always came. It always did come to Calyrex, Shadow, Zamazenta. As you know, that is a big part of the matchup. The problem is that Citrus Berry is never getting procced in that matchup because of Unnerved by Calyrex Shadow. Also, they are always leading into us against Calyrex Shadow, Tropagos, and Calyrex Shadow Zamazenta. They're always leading Fake Out with Instant and Rillaboom every single time. And I realized if we can go with Covert Cloak, we eliminate Fake Out, we eliminate Snarl, we eliminate other struggle bugs, and we eliminate random stuff like Ice Crash flinches and all this other like Thunderbolt paralysis. We eliminate that. The Covert Cloak was amazing. Terra Dragon we use because, you know, into these teams, Ensign, Rilla, Terra Grass would make you weak to Flare Blitz, make you still weak to the occasional U-turns and things like that. And in my mind, I thought, you know, we have Miraidon with electric terrain, so we don't need the grass anymore. We can use Dragon and get even more damage reduction. And that was a mistake. Oh my God, guys, Frozone, thank you so much, bro. Yo, guys, everyone shout out Frozone in the chat. W Frozone in the chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you're here, man. Thank you so much for the donation. And like, guys, I'm here to give you all of the sauce, all the value, answer all your questions, give you every single question answer that I can give you about my entire run. So W Frozone, guys, like, I never ask for any of your money. You know that about me. I'm never asking for any bit of your money, but if you do this, it means the world, genuinely the world, and I'm here to give you even more. So thank you, bro. Already, seriously, thank you so much. Yo, leave it in my face. Yo, thank you, Frozone. Thank you. It actually means so much more than you know. Frozone the GOAT, bro. That's the only freeze I want. That's the only freeze I want. That's the only ice beam freeze I want. W, guys. Yo, what's up, Tommy? What up? Frozone, you are the GOAT. Frozone, you are the GOAT right now. You are the freaking GOAT. Thank you for that donation. I really do appreciate it. So, Frozone, in honor of you now, we're going to talk about this Volcarona, okay? I hope that's cool with you. Because Dragon was not the call. Dragon was absolutely not the call. The problem is that if you notice, my two losses were to Terapagos and to Terapagos. And the problem is that Dragon did not help me as much as I wanted, and it made me very weak to this matchup versus Niccolò Polato. Niccolò Polato from Italy, super nice guy. He talks to like this. He's like, Darsha, I have a good matchup. Your Among Us, the Among Us was crazy. I'm like, I know, Niccolò, man. I know. And this was a matchup where it was exploited. Without Terra Grass, he always had the Terra Stellar plus Among Us combination whenever he wanted it. And I won game one, but I lost both games. He led Among Us and Pagos every single game. It was simply not enough. And going forward, my next Terra type, it will be Grass. You will see me use Terra Grass if I still use Volcarona. Terra Dragon is not great. And it's weird because none of my other Pokemon necessarily really want the Terra. So grass is what we have to do. But Flamethrower was the last change. And Flamethrower was goated. It was more goated than Frozone's donation. Mushroom is the GOAT, bruh. How much times did I play the Mushroom, man? I played the Mushroom 1, 2. I beat it 3 out of 4 times. Just not when it has Terapagos alongside of it. And Flamethrower was amazing because, guys, +1 Flamethrower changes all of my damage calcs. Higher chance to Okokali Shadow, but more than that, guys, it KOs Zamazenta, it KOs Rillabooms, it KOs Amoonguses, and the base power in 10 does a lot more. For simple context, to give you guys a theory behind it, is that the matches where you're bringing Volcarona are happening at a higher and faster pace. You are clicking less damaging moves over a long period of time to where Fiery Dance gives you that value back more. It is 10. Hacker, you're exactly right. It's a higher base power with 10 more base power. So the reason behind Flamethrower is that in those moments, in those few turns where you're getting to do that damage, you're getting the value back. And the damage is doing a lot more and picking up those KOs. I was killing Zamazenta's +1, Amoonguses +1, Qianpao's +1, where certain Fiery Dances were not doing the same thing. So that is why I went with Flamethrower. We built a team earlier that was sweet, realized Dark. Yeah. Terra Dark Shadow Rider murders me too until I had to play around it and make a really meticulous game plan. What do you think about Rage Powder Defensive Look? That's what I ran at NAIC. That was really good. Yeah, I think with the right team, it's very good. The right matchup, it makes a lot of sense. For me, I don't know if this was the time to use that set because of the way I played it in my certain matchups, where I needed the quiver dance setup attacking to win me those matches versus Terapagos, versus CSR Zama, versus Zacian. This was the play that I needed. I wish Rage Powder could be involved somewhere, but unfortunately, it just does not make the most sense on this team. So good. Yeah, I agree with you completely. So going forward, these changes were 2 out of 3 were perfect. The only thing that I would change is Terra Dragon, Terra Grass. It would have won me this match. It didn't really make a difference in this match, but it still would have helped me out a lot, to be honest. So yeah, I will go to Terra Grass. Also, guys, I got this hat. I don't know if you think it's fresh or not. I think I can make a better hat than this. Like, this is an NAIC hat. It's okay. Like, it's all right. I think I can make a cooler hat than this, myself personally, for merch. Would you run goggles on Volk? This is not a bad idea. The problem with goggles on Volk is that, yeah, I don't love the hat. I don't love the hat, Sean, either. Is that you are going to have clicked fake out and Covert Cloak's value. You will receive a lot more than Amungus's value, because Amungus is only scary with Terapagos, but you have to respect the matchup. It goes hard. It's interesting, guys. Like, I think it's fresh, but I don't love it. It's better than the other hats, though. Yo, Frozo. I need to create merch. Is hard to create. I'm talking to some people right now. I want to create it amazing, but it's hard. We can make a McFree hat, guys. I'm trying to make something for you guys. Let's go with some of the comments. And before I go on to Annihilate, let's see what some of the comments say. Girlfriend said, real, you got far concerning the amount of comedy. Guys, I really am proud of how far I got. I got eliminated by Shohei Kimura, the world champion, off of some pretty bad luck. And I still finished 8-4 and got to 78th place. I'm proud of my result. I think if I played half of the other players or didn't get unlucky versus Shohei, I could have genuinely won the whole thing, which is unfortunate. Hack goes hard. Did you get your invite? At the end of the video, we will be talking about Worlds. So I'll let you know, Hendez. I'll let you know, bro, at the end of the video. Merge drop. I'm trying, guys. I'm going to try. I know you talked about it in your tournament stream a week or two ago. Yeah. It's hard to make merch that is amazing quality. I was looking at all the other merches from all the other YouTubers, from like Wolf and all of them, and I want to create higher quality merch that is just as affordable, but that is attached to our McFree mentality and our mission. So it's taking a little bit longer. I really want to create it, but yeah. Dude, I started playing Cali Eyes Leftover. Yes. Cali Eyes Leech Seed is actually goated. So the last piece of the team report I want to talk about is Annihilate and why this Pokemon is the GOAT. Annihilate won me multiple sets by itself. It helped me beat Fede Campo. The player who won the entire regional, I literally beat him by leading Annihilate every single game. I beat Z Nostalgia, Joe Nostalgia here. I beat them by leading Annihilate both games. In the matchups where Ape is good, Ape is not just good, it is dominant. Genuinely dominant. Against Emily Parson and Kion, my 2 day 2 wins, I led Ape both of those games. So let me tell you why. I'll break down the moveset, the terror type of the item, and then we'll go into the theory. So, Annihilate with Choice Scarf. Let's say why I wanted Choice Scarf. The reason why I wanted Choice Scarf, what website are you using, by the way? The website, by the way, guys, is called standings.stallroof.dev. I can put this in the chat for you guys if you want to use it yourself. I put it in the chat if you want to use this website yourself. Okay. The idea behind Choice Scarf was that I wanted to outspeed Caridon, Maridon, Calyrex, Shadow. I wanted to outspeed everything. I also wanted to not be able to have been faked out. The problem with Sash Urshifu was I had to bring Iron Hands to stop Trick Room, fake out, and do all that stuff. So Annihilate lets me be faster than everything, not get it fake out, and it's truly letting me apply all the pressure first, right? Like, when you see Annihilate, if Annihilate is not outled by Whimsicott or something along those lines, I pressure a lot of different things. I pressure a Final Gambit. I pressure just doing damage with close combat. I also pressure coaching. So you can't freely double protect in front of me because then I can go for coaching plays. You can't always just double attack because then I can go for final gambit. It's putting me in a position to where I am now leading the charge on pressure. So I knew Choice Scarf was the play. Also because against Calyrex Shadow, especially if they're Terra Dark, if I can bait their Terra Dark with Grimmsnarl in the early game, then close combat I have in the later game to pressure their Life Orb, Calyrex Shadow Dark. If I can basically get them to Terra their Calyrex Dark in the early game, then at the end of the game, I will always have Shadow Claw to KO it, or I will have close combat to KO it. The reason I went with Terra Grass is because I want to be able to ignore Amoonguss. I also want to be able to Terra to take a hit from Miraidon or Kyogre on turn 1. So being able to lead Annihilate versus a Miraidon team or versus a Kyogre team and freely go, or even in a Amoonguss lead, being able to just Terra Grass and go from there is the only Terra that gave me value. I tried Terra Dark, I tried Terra Psychic, I tried all these different Terras to counter Calyrex Shadow more, but Terra Grass was actually the most valuable one. Now going to the moves. Final Gambit is just the instant pressure. Against Fede Campo, I literally clicked Final Gambit every game, turn 1, and it won me the set. It allows you to instantly pressure Terapagos, instantly pressure Miraidon. If you can get into a board state where now you can go first before their 2 Pokemon, you apply so much pressure to where they feel like they have to switch in their Focus Sash or they have to Terra Ghost. You apply the pressure. Final Gambit is amazing. Close combat is there because it's the best fighting type move that can remove Incineroar. If they lead Incineroar, I lead Annihilate. Close combat KOs 90% of the time. It also KOs Calyrex Shadow and they go Terra Dark. It's great against Zamazenta. It's the best. It goes good against Qianpao. It's the best fighting type damage move, especially when you get a boost. Coaching is my favorite move on this entire set because you can coaching your Calyrex Ice. You can coaching your Iron Hands. I've coaching my Grimmsnarl in the tournament and it worked. You can coaching your Volcarona to where now with coaching and Quiver Dance, you get a full Omni boost of every single stat. Coaching is amazing. Being able to just click coaching when they double protect, when they lead a double physical type. Coaching is amazing, 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 amazing. Especially with Iron Hands and Calyrex Ice where they can recover. It is so powerful. And then Shadow Claw. Someone asked me, Mashdos. I want to pronounce your name. Let me know in the comments how to say it. He's a wait, no Rage Fist. I used Rage Fist in VR last week. I did. But the problem is that Rage Fist does not KO Calyrex Shadow from full if there is no Rage Fist stack, whereas Shadow Claw does. So if I switch in Annihilate later in the game, they have a full health non-Terra Calyrex Shadow. Rage Fist does not KO. Shadow Claw does. That is the reason I have it. You did not click Shadow Claw or Rage Fist a lot anyway. The one job it has to KO Ghost types and KO CSR. That is why we have Shadow Claw. Yes, exactly. Less turn 1 pressure. And that is why Ape is good. So in theory, a turn 1 pressure Pokemon has to maximize on that pressure. I thought Rage Fist would be better with screens and stacking hits, but the value never came up as clutch as you wanted it to. So I went with Shadow Claw. So yeah, guys, that is why I use Annihilate, and it really was the best spot here. This spot could be Urshifu. This spot could be Iron Valiant. This spot could be any fighting type that works on this team. But I found that Annihilate was the best one for me at this tournament right now. And I still have a lot of testing to do. Majdos. Shout out Majdos in the chat. Yeah, that's why I had Shadow Claw. The goal is Annihilate is there to help you with Calyrex Shadow. That's why I have it. So, guys, that is the team. Before I go into my run, this is my chance for you guys to ask me any questions, right? Like, I want you guys to ask me any questions. Do you have any thoughts about any specific moves, why I ran a specific Terra type? Before I go to my entire run, I want to be able to answer your questions about the team and the theory. Valiant, I think, is underrated, Frozone. Like, I am genuinely thinking about using it as adaptation. It's similar It does everything the same with a little bit less final gambit pressure, and no fake out immunity. Do you run bulky Miraidon? I would say I value Miraidon's damage more than, I can't say the exact EVs, but I like its damage more than its bulk because we have Grimmsnarl for screens. So in my mind, I want to do as much damage as I can and go as fast as possible. What is your hardest matchup? That's a good question. The best part is that I genuinely don't think that this team has an impossible matchup. I think the toughest matchups in my mind are a well-played Calyrex Shadow Zama. If you notice about my tournament run, I beat all of the CSR Zama I played. 1, 2, 3. I beat all of them. I would say the toughest matchups are, as of right now, were the Amoonguss and Terapagos without Terra Grass. And this team was really hard for me to deal with. Zacian and CSR. And we'll talk about it when we get there. But Zacian, if it has good counters to Volcarona, is very tough. Didn't it come second in last year's Worlds? Yes, it did. It did. Why the Iron Hands over Ursaluna for a Trick Room option? Iron Hands will never leave this team. Iron Hands is part of the core 4 that makes this team amazing. This Pokemon is, in my opinion, I don't know what ranking I would put it, but it's top 3. Somewhere in the top 3. It wins all the damage trades. It's Ursaluna, you're on a damage ticker. You have no recovery. You're on a timer. And it's just not as good. Iron Hands, you get fake outs, you get screens, you get the electric terrain boost. It's so freaking amazing. It is so freaking amazing. So yeah, I will never choose Ursaluna over Iron Hands. I will never consider it. What is your chance on NMI CIR? Not sure what NMI is. If you can let me know in the chat. I don't know. I'm having a brain fart. Not sure what that means. Yes, Mirage. I'm not spreading the EVs because I really think that this team can win me Worlds. Seriously, I don't know the final adaptation. I might change a Pokemon or 2 or some moves, but I think this team can get me to Worlds, Day 2 Worlds, maybe even top cut. So yeah. Did you ever run into speed control problems? Obviously, you have hands for Trick Room. What about fast teams? If they have Tailwind, I have Trick Room. If they don't have Tailwind, I have Thunder Wave, and I have my own balancing mode. So, in my opinion, a lot of teams that have Tailwind, like Whimsicott and Tornadus, are really weak to the rest of my team. Whimsicott does not like seeing Calyrex Ice. Tornadus does not like seeing Iron Hands and Calyrex Ice. So I have not had that pressure. I've not felt that. Iron Hands behind screens, yes. Iron Hands is great with Miraidon. And I think it's its best partner. Do you recommend a 0-speed IV on an Iron Hands, max speed IV or something? I recommend whatever you think works for your comfort. Me personally, is I like having a not super, super fast Iron Hands, but I like having faster than 0 personally. I don't like always going second and relying on Trick Room. So I like a little bit faster. Yeah, it had some speed in there for sure. It did. Never Melt Ice is there. Okay, yeah, okay. I think it's very strong. I think if you know how to play it, it's a very, very strong. I have a lot of comfort with Leftovers, so I will like to use Leftovers, but I should honestly test Never Melt Ice because the damage calcs are stupid. But I will say Leftovers recovery has came up clutch for me numerous times, especially in endgames. Mirage, yo, thank you, bro. Appreciate you, bro. How did you go about fighting the ape spread? Okay, think about it. Ape has to be faster than all the Pokemon need to be faster than, right? Calyrex Shadow, Koraidon, CSR, Chien-Pao, maybe Scarf Urshifu. I literally go for speed first. Okay, speed first, boom. Then I go to what HPs do I need to always KO with Final Gambits, right? So then I go to the HP to that number. So if I click Final Gambit, I always know I get to KO into that Pokemon. That's next. Then I go into my attack stats. I want to go into damage. Like, do I do enough damage to KO certain things? I need to KO the Calyrex Shadow. I want to KO instant at +1. That's what I have to do. So that's how I go about killing my Ape spread. Ape is one of the easiest Pokemon to EV because it's very specific in its benchmarks. Parting Shot's cute. Parting shot's cute. But if you want to win and be a menace and win the mental battle, it's always Thunderwave. If you want to play more balancy, by all means, go for a parting shot. It ain't going to be me. It ain't going to be me. Taj Benepal says, yo, what's up? Yo, Taj, what up, boy? Yo, shout out Taj in the chat. That's a McFree Mafia Taj. He said what's up to me at NAIC. Never Melt Ice is not like a great item to put on Instant, but it is not pretty good. Yeah. Scarf Chiyu. I like to outspeed. I outspeed, I think, the modest Scarf Chiyu. I think I outspeed that. Okay, cool. So now we're going to go into the run. I've answered a lot of your questions. I want to go into the run now. Before we go, guys, can everyone please like this video? Please, 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 so other people can watch it. We have 34 of us here live. The McFree Mafia is in session. The Celtics is being ripped right now. And I want everyone to just please like the video. Guys, please like. If you're new, please subscribe. It's free. It just takes 2 seconds. I really appreciate it. Guys, Taj played Wolf. He literally played Wolf. He did lose, but he played so well. Losing to Wolf at 4-2 is unlucky. Being the player to pull Wolf at 4 is unlucky. But getting a compliment from Wolf is goated. Yes, I agree. It's already done. Shout out to Hacker in the chat. Yo, Taj, shout out to Taj in the chat, boys. Shout out to Taj. He came up to me in NAIC. He was so great. I ate dinner at the same place Wolf did. I overheard him saying this was the top 3 hardest tournament he's ever played. And I believe it. I believe it. I believe it, guys. I believe it. Playing Wolf is just insane. W Taj, facts. That's insane. Agreed. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna go through my entire tournament real quick. I don't want to spend too long on each matchup. I'm gonna go through each matchup, tell you what happened, what I did, and the personality that I played against. And feel free to ask me questions. I'm gonna tell you how to play the matchup as well. Okay. First, my first round matchup, I played against Danica. Can you guys see my screen? Okay, I played against Danica Demadura. Unfortunately, it looks like she went 0-6. So that's what it looks like there. I feel bad, a little bad. You know, it's fine. It was a pretty harder matchup on paper because of the Iron Treads. But I will say is they didn't know how to use Iron Treads. In my opinion here, if I was you and I was playing against this Pokegame team, what I would do personally is you need Iron Hands because of Ho-Oh and Iron Treads. You need to bring, I'm going to tell you the 4 Pokemon to bring. You need Iron Hands, you need Miraidon, you need Calyrex Ice, and you need Grimmsnarl. Those are the 4 Pokemon you're bringing. Straight up, that's what I did, and I won. That's the approach always. Okay, let's go to David Hunter 2. I want to keep it concise and helpful, you know? Second matchup, we're playing against David Hunter. Let's see. Okay, I lost to David. I won game 1. I lost game 3 in a super close set. And they played it well, but you have to play better. So I won game 1. I lost game 2. I lost game 3. Game 3 was very, very close. What you have to do in this matchup is, okay, I look at the team and see what I have to bring, right? Instantly, I see Terapagos, Calyrex Shadow. I know I have to bring Grimmsnarl, and I have to bring Volcarona. Now the thing with the last 2. So they have Fluttermane, Rillaboom, Instant, Ogerpon. So I personally don't bring Miraidon to this matchup. Why not? There's no Amoonguss, but Miraidon is also very weak to Fluttermane and to Rillaboom. So I will not bring Miraidon here. So now I have to bring 3 more. So what I would personally do is I like Iron Hands a lot here. Iron Hands is good versus Ogerpon, Cornerstone, Terapagos, and Instant. So I'm bringing Iron Hands. And then I usually would bring Calyrex Ice. Because you can play the Trick Room. You can play the double Glacial Lance spam. They don't have a way to hit you very hard if you can pressure the Instant and the Ogerpon, especially with your hands. So me personally that's what I'm bringing. You can bring Miraidon as an adjustment if you see how they play. So I brought Miraidon example, but my advice is bringing Volcarona and Grimmsnarl instantly, always in hands. The 4th spot could be Calyrex Ice, Miraidon, or Ape. You have to play it and find out. That's what you have to do. So yeah, that's how I would approach the matchup. They will always bring Ogerpon to you once they see your Volcarona. They will also always bring Terapagos versus you, or Calyrex Shadow. So it's always one of these two. It's always this, one of the fake outs, one of these guys, and one more. One more. So again, if you're playing this matchup, Grimmsnarl, Volcarona, and then be able to outplay the Ogre Pond with fake outs, with Iron Hands, and either with Miraidon or Calyrex Shadow. That's what I would do. I mean, Miraidon or Calyrex Ice. But yeah, he beat me, guys. If I got one Thunder Wave para in one of those last couple turns, I would have won. Didn't get in my way, which is fine. He played great. He genuinely played great. John Galvin. I won this matchup. He finished 5-3. It's pretty good. This is actually a watcher of the videos, guys. John Galvin, I believe, is Storm VGC. Guys, shout out to John. Is part of the McFree Mafia, he said when we sat down. So I shout out to John in the chat. If we can all shout out John in the chat, that'd be lit. And I want you guys to notice something. Let me know in the comments if you were part of the group that watched my Victory Road tournament last weekend. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat if you were part of the people who were here for Victory Road last weekend. Were you part of the tournament? Were you watching day 2? Because if you do not realize, this is the exact team that knocked me out of Victory Road last tournament. So, guys, imagine losing your matchup. Imagine losing your – I'm going to pull the staff out. Imagine losing your matchup. You're 1-1 at NAIC, and then you pull the exact team that knocked you out of Victory Road. I was like, oh, my God. My luck is not on my side today. But I locked in and I studied that matchup. After I lost to that player, I think it was like Dubious from Italy in Victory Road, I had to learn this matchup. So what did I notice? That Lunala always comes, Miraidon always comes, and then Rillaboom always comes with one more. So I had to figure out, okay, how can I pressure down this Lunala and position myself to win? So what did I realize? That Grimmsnarl is really important here. Getting a paralysis onto this Lunala is priority number 1. Yo, shout out to Galahad Excalibur, bro. McFree Mafia. Guys, how we all doing? How we all freaking doing right now? Shout out to you, Matthew. It's the boy Matthew, guys. Part of the McFree Mafia. So when you see this team, you have to really prioritize Lunala, right? Thunderwave is, there's 2 threats. It's Lunala and it's Miraidon. How do you beat this team? Lunala gets down to para, and your Volcarona has to get to +2. If your Volcarona gets to +2, you can sweep the entire team. Genuinely the entire team. Game 1 was really hard because he did not let me do that. For context, what I'm gonna tell you guys to do is always bring Grimmsnarl, always bring Volcarona, always bring Miraidon, and always bring either Calyrex, Ice, or Ape. So Miraidon, Grim, and Volk always come. Volk with Clover Cloak, this is why Clover Cloak is great. Clover Cloak cannot be faked out, right? So if you lead in a Grimmsnarl and Volcarona, you have Terra Ghost too. So you literally cannot get faked out, and you can just press Struggle Bug turn 1. Or press Quiver Dance turn 1, right? So yeah, that's what I would do. I realized that I can win by playing that way, so that's what I played too. I won both games. Game 1 was a lot tougher. I just focused this down with my own Miraidon. Game 2, he let me get the +2 on Volcarona with this being paralyzed. My number 1 mission against this team is paralyze the freaking Lunala. Number 1 mission to get a light screen. If I can do that, I will win the match for sure. And that's what I did, and it was McFree. And how did I get to this conclusion, guys? Is you saw me. I played Victory Road, and I lost to this team. What did that tell me? I had to study. I had to practice. I had to practice the matchup that lost to me, and I did that. I theory crafted it. I was in the lab. I was figuring it out. And guess what, guys? It pays off. When you're just playing random games on Pokemon Showdown, it's hard for this to pay off. But I did it on lat. I did it after my Victory Road tournament, and I literally played it in NAIC. I knew the matchup, even though it was hard for me, and I beat it. So what does that mean? You have to do the exact same thing. So I beat John, and then I get to this match versus Pablo. And this was maybe the hardest match I had in day 1. For those of you who don't know, let me put this back here. For those of you who don't know, this team is hard. It's a hard team. So Calyrex Shadow, Zama, Torn, Urshifu, Rilla, right? So game one, I got absolutely cooked. You always will have to bring, I'll say this right now. You always have to bring the same 4 Pokemon. You have to bring Grimmsnarl, Iron Hands, Volcarona, and Calyrex, and Miraidon. You have to bring those. Have to. And Calyrex Ice can be an adjustment, right? So what I had to do here was game one, I went with Iron Hands and I went with Grimmsnarl. And I got Thunder Wave off, but he led CSR Zama. They will always lead CSR Zama versus you. They will always Terra Ghost versus you. That is how they play the matchup. I played it a million times. This is the lead you have to be worried about. And I've come to the conclusion that your best lead against this is Grimmsnarl Volcarona. So you lead Grimmsnarl Volcarona. What you want to do is always get a para onto Calyrex Shadow. What did I do? I went for Terra Ghost Thunder Wave into Cali Shadow. Why did I do that? Because once you Terra Ghost and you Thunder Wave, Body Press or Heavy Slam won't KO you, and they have to move through para to now move again. So you'll get a free Quiver Dance. They might not move, and you get that free turn. So we're now on the next turn. You get your Miraidon in for free with speed pressure. So I beat him doing that in game 2. Game 3, I was like, well, how does he adjust to a Volcarona and Grimmsnarl lead? And I knew Urshifu had to be an answer. So I went with a hard counter with Grimmsnarl and Miraidon. He led exactly into my hands with Tornadus and Urshifu. So I played it a little bit safe here. I Thunder Waved the Torn, and I Volt Switched the Urshifu. My Grimmsnarl lived a non-Terra Surging, and I Volt Switched. I got the KO. He got Tailwind, and now I can play the game. I did that. I set up screens. I don't think I even clicked screens. I think he brought in Zama or CSR. I clicked T-Wave again. I clicked T-Wave, I think, to all 4 Pokemon, and I won the match. So yeah, it was a knife's edge the match. It was crazy. Also, if you guys know, Chin Pao also will come. He always brought these two. All 3 games he brought these. The first 2 games he brought these. He brought Chin Pao as well. To the games he didn't bring Torn, he brought Chin Pao. And he brought Urshifu and Rilla as well. He brought all 6 at one point. It was hard. But Volcarona, Grimmsnarl, Iron Hands, Calyrex, and Miraidon, and you will be able to beat this if you play well. Prioritize Thunder Waving on CSR early, and you guys can do well. That's what I did. All right, we're halfway through round 1. I want to pause it so you guys have any questions. I'm here to answer your thoughts, questions. I want to take a little quick break to answer that before I keep going. I hope everyone's good. Guys, can we get some comments? Let me know how we're doing. Comment some W's in the chat. Comment questions. Comment feelings. How are we all doing? I want to be engaged with you guys. I want to feel like we're in this together. I'm helping you guys out. I'm answering your questions about the matchups. I'm here to do this with all of you. So I'm curious. How you guys feeling right now? Again, I want to shout out Frozone for the $10 donation. This is the GOAT. Frozone is goated for today. Guys, like, so appreciated. Shout out to Frozone. Makes me want to do this even more. Give me more ideas. I can put more money into the merch. This is awesome. Thank you, Frozone, again, while I wait for some comments. W Stream. Shout out Majdos. What do you think is better? Sash Chin Pao and Cali Life Orb, or Life Orb Chin Pao and Sash Cali? If you were going with Terra Dark on Cali, then Life Orb. If you're going with Sash, I personally think that Sash Chin Pao is harder to deal with. To me, Sash Chin Pao is harder to deal with, for sure. Terra Dark Calyrex Shadow is harder to deal with, for sure. That's what I think. So yeah, I think that the Sash Chin Pao is scarier. W Darsh, how do you usually practice for the next season throughout the summer? I'm not sure how to do. I'm gonna make a whole video on this, guys. I also have a huge idea to help everyone out, but my advice is just staying consistent with your mini regionals. Like, this is where you can experiment, right? I'm experimenting with new teams, But if you found what really works for you, as I say, comfort was key. You have an advantage now for the next few months to practice specific strategies over and over and over and learn what you like. So in my opinion, playing mini regionals consistently every other couple of days, watching your matchups, watching streams, doing that, it will work. It will genuinely work. Blake Mullins, yo, shout out to Swig. W merch? Yeah, guys. I'm trying to figure out some merch, guys. Like, I'm talking to Blake about it. I'm talking to someone else about it. I have a lot of ideas. I'm trying to find the best way forward, right? So that's what we're trying to do. Spark Drive says, any tips for struggling casual players who are always losing and have stress on a losing streak? Oh my God, yes. Okay, so the number one thing you have to do is lock in and be comfortable with the fact that there's going to be losing involved. So during the heat of the moment, before your matches and during your match, I need you to stay focused on the mission at hand. Understand that you are here. You have a chance. You built your team. There's a possibility. Like, you have to understand that in these stressful moments, you're not always, especially as a beginner, as a new player, casual player, it's going to be hard to win against other players who are practicing harder, practicing more, have been there for a long time. But you will learn more and you will grow faster than them because you are a more casual player and you have more to learn. So in my opinion, what I would do for you is, if you have stress and anxiety on a losing streak, take a break. Watch your matches where you won. Watch those replays. Watch other players that are inspiring to you. Losing sucks. I know. Trust me, I've been there. I hate it. I hate it more than I love winning, arguably. Losing absolutely sucks. So the best way to deal with that anxiety and stress is by detaching yourself from it. If you lose, you lose. If you win, you win. If you lose, an opportunity to learn. If you win, it means you're doing something well and you're getting better. That's what I would do. Let me know if that helps. Let me know if you want more guidance. Yeah, Sash Pow is harder, way harder. Sash Cali is a backup, but life for the primary. Yes, completely agree. Completely agree. How often did you run into brick break? 0 times, thank God. We will be waiting for the NAIC reports. Guys, I'm actually in conversations right now with Fede Campo to hopefully get a team report on my channel. Can everyone actually tweet at him to do a team report with me? That would be really, really cool. I want to get the best player who won the tournament to do a team report on my channel. You guys can all add him. That would be super cool. But I'm going to try to get as many cool team reports as possible. You should see the run of your round 2 opponent. Let me see. David Huntner. He played me, Underhill, Yuma. He had some tough players. I mean, every single player after his round 1 made it to day 2. Wow. Wow. That's tough. That is tough. That is tough. I think the good thing about these schedules is that it tells you, like, are you meant to play in day 2? If you can make it through a run like this, then you are supposed to be there. And he had an insane resistance, and he was a great player. It just looks like he played a lot of top talent, right? Which is tough. Wow. Me, Alex, Billy Brown. That's a pretty tough matchup. How do you find a team in the start of a new format? I find what I'm good at, and I try to create and build a team that is similar to that. Basically, that's what I do. King Pokemon 23. Would you ever do viewer battles? Not sure yet. I think it could be a really cool idea. Maybe if we do like a donation stream or something, to where, like, if we're gonna donate money to charity and everyone who donates I'll do a battle against them, and then all that money goes to charity or something like that. That could be really cool. Maybe one day we'll do it. I'm down something about it. I don't know in what context that would be helpful. I really want to give more value, but maybe under capacity we could do that. The Mafia versus the Mob Boss would be sick. Yeah, that would be so sick. One thing that took me from being stuck at 6-3 and 5-3 was being able to brush off the losses and bad RNG a lot easier. Yes, locking in, being able to focus and truly stay locked in and remove the guys. It's called the shooter mentality in basketball. If you miss a 3-point shot, you can't just not shoot anymore. You have to forget that it happened and keep moving forward. Like that's what I would have to do. So in my opinion, what I would do here is like Captain Pudding says, if you lost, brush it behind you. Guys, I started 1-1, and then I pulled a nightmare matchup. And because of my mentality, the McFree mentality that I'm trying to instill into you guys, is I got to go to day 2 and I won 5 in a row. A shirt or cap with Grimsnarl shooting a shot with a basketball with McFree throws a jump. That'd be lit. That would be lit. I'm not even gonna lie. Darsh, I didn't know you're also a Patel. Yes, I'm a Patel. Neil Patel is not my brother or cousin. It's a very popular last name. So yeah. So it's not related, but yeah, very similar ethnic background. McFree Mafia interview. Real guys, go tweet him. Shout out to Musafa. Yo, Musafa Jones, what up, what up, what up? Yeah, that's for 5-3, that's crazy. That's genuinely crazy. Justin Tang, who made top cook by my building group round 1. LOL. Check his run. I will do it in a little bit. I'll do a little bit, Taj. I'll do it in a little bit. Gotta go. Mashdos. See you later, guys. Peace out to Mashdos. Can I pay for a coaching session? Guys, the problem with coaching sessions is that the money per hour I see people charge is tough to justify, because I want to, in that 1 hour, I can create a video or do a live stream that can help a lot of people. I don't want to seem like I'm trying to overprice my payment or anything like that. In my opinion, the only way I would do coaching is for a high minimum price, because I want to make the value there enough to where I feel like I'm not wasting my time enough. Not wasting my time, but like an hour is very valuable, right? I work from 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock. And then after I make videos and I practice, I would love to coach you guys. I would genuinely love to coach you guys. But I can't do it for $25 or $30 or $40 because it's not enough to justify stopping to put out more content and help more of you. If you would pay over that amount of money, I would give you the best coaching experience ever, but I don't want to be known as a cash grabber. I really don't want to be doing that. So I hope it answers your question. Let me know in the comments or the chat how you feel about that. Yeah, I'm going to make this a video. You have to look at all the times that you've done well and all the plays that you play on Pokemon Showdown. What resonates with you and what has worked and where you got your most easy wins. That is what's told me for me. For me, Thunderwave Grimmsnarl with screens has made me play with the least amount of mental stress and the most easy of playing. That's how I picked this. You should get Tim to help you get Fede on your channel. Yo, look, guys, everyone tweet at Fede to get him on Team Report, guys. Please. Low-key, that could, even Tim would be an awesome person to have on. Someone could host an event. Yeah, that would be really cool. What's up, Dark? Much love. Thank you. Bye, Mashtos. Yeah. Punjabi Playboy. I'm not Punjabi. I'm Gujarati. Punjabi is a type of Indian. I'm Gujarati Indian. So the Gujarati goat, you guys could call me, not the Punjabi Playboy. But yeah, all right, guys. I'm gonna get back into my run. But let me know. Yeah, I'm very busy. I do want to create some kind of coaching thing, maybe after Worlds, because if I can help a lot of other players get to Worlds, that would be a really cool thing. But if it was doing it right now, it would be like, like 70, 80 or something like that, or $100 an hour. And I know that sounds like a crazy number, and I do not want to feel like I'm robbing people of their money. I would make it very personalized and do something like that. But only if the interest is there, and I'm not pushing it on you. I've not mentioned it once because I do not want to be. I'm here to give, guys. I'm here to give. For me to give you an hour of my dedicated time one-on-one, it has to be worth it because of my crazy. Like, guys, I work 7, 8 o'clock in the morning until the evening, and yeah, it's hard. Would you do group coaching? This answer is yes. I think I will launch this. Maybe I thought about this maybe after Worlds, to where like weekend workshops where maybe it's like a couple $20, $30, $40 maybe for multiple hours, and people can come. No matter what, I will be doing some kind of coaching stuff after Worlds. I will only do it beforehand if I can afford it and it makes sense for my time. I think it's a great idea. I think coaching, if done well with a great coach that understands you and can help you and is aligned with you, can make a difference. I've heard good and bad things about coaching in VGC. So finding the right coach is more important than finding, the cheapest or the best. I work in technology. I work in medical software, basically. That's what I do. Okay, let's go back to my run. Oh, you're talking about you. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, man, me neither, man. I love all the other coaches. They do a great job, but I want a personal relationship with my coach if I was to have one. And I think that there's a way to do it to where it's really about the player. And yeah, I appreciate that. That means a lot. I think I'll do it, but only for a certain price, as of right now. And not to be unfair and charge a lot of money, just to be ethical about my time, and your time as well. Cool. Let's go on to the next one. I played against Jonathan Martin. His name is Sora, I believe, online. And guys, interesting team. I'm also going to tell you about my team, how I approach these matchups, right? So I see Calyrex Shadow, I see Amoonguss, I see Raging Bolt, Zama. So what does this tell me? My advice here is, okay, Zama, CSR. What does that mean? It means Volcarona. Volcarona is coming. I see Terra Ghost, Calyrex Shadow. What does that mean? Grimmsnarl is goated. So I will be going with Grimmsnarl, Volcarona every time here. Next thing I notice is that I see Amoonguss. So what does that mean? If I ever see Amoonguss, I'm bringing Miraidon. So that's 3 of my teams right there. So now I have Grimmsnarl, I have Miraidon, and I have Grimmsnarl, Miraidon, I have Volcarona. Next, I see Raging Bolt, Ogerpon, and Chien-Pao. So in game 1 and game 2, I thought about what is good into these 3 Pokemon. I thought Iron Hands is fantastic against these 3 Pokemon. So I brought Iron Hands game 1, and I won. I won with Grimmsnarl, Volcarona, Iron Hands, Miraidon. Game 1, dominated. Game 2, I did the same thing, and he beat me. So I had to think of a new idea. I'd look at the team sheet and find another hole. Both games, by the way, he brought Amoonguss. He never brought Raging Bolt, and he never brought Chien-Pao. So what did that tell me? Wait, there's no way for him to. So with Zama, Ogerpon, Amoonguss, Cali Shadow. Comment if you can find the hole in that 4. Comment if you can find the hole. Because there's an obvious hole. 3, 2, 1. I'll tell you right now. The hole is that Calyrex Ice Terra Water runs through this team. This cannot hit it. There is no grass type move here. This cannot hit it, and this cannot hit it. So I led Grimmsnarl with Calyrex Ice, Terra Water, turn 1, Thunderwave, Cali Shadow. Started clicking Glacial Lance. He led Ogerpon, Calyrex. He taunted my Cali Ice. I used for Glacial Lance, and he had full Parod. And I got a free Glacial Lance up turn 1. After that, I just rolled him and I won. So I found the hole in his team. I adjusted and I won. And I dominated. So that's what I would do. So guys, in my opinion, it's always Grimmsnarl, Volcarona, Miraidon with those Pokemon. And then you have to decide what you want to bring next, which to me was Hands until I realized he was not bringing Chien-Pao or Bolt. And then I switched to Cali Ice. Sam Kagami, yo, what's good? What up, Sam? Guys, Sam is McFree Mafia. He's part of the McFree Mafia. Say what's up. Yeah, I think you should find time. I want to find time. Yeah, it's very, I don't like general coaching. It should, in my opinion, it should be very, very personal. Yeah, I personally, again, if I'm charging $70, $80, $90, or $100 for an hour, I am coming so prepared, so personalized, and that's what I would do. So not even that because it's more money that I would do that, but it's like the more money you're spending, the more I have to objectively make your money worth it because I want to make you do well. So yeah, we're on the same page there. Sora, yeah, local, really, really nice guy. Genuinely love the guy. Was an amazing sport, amazing personality. We've talked before, so he was amazing. 2:30 a.m., but couldn't miss the McFree Mafia meeting. Guys, welcome Sam to the Mafia. Guys, he's late, but welcome him, please. Welcome him. Guys, W Sam in the chat. Yeah, everyone welcome Sam, guys. All right. So that's how I would play this matchup. Next, I played against Joe Castaglia. Those of you who don't know is that Joe Castaglia is a great player. I mean, look, guys, they went 9-3, better than me. And day one, their only 2 losses were to me and to Mao Harada, a former Japanese champion. Like, and I'm going to be real, guys, I kicked their ass. It was McFree. Such a nice person. We had to talk after the match. Unfortunately, I will say now, there won't be a vlog for this tournament. A lot of players declined to be in it after I beat them. And I couldn't get that real experience that I wanted. It really sucks. But I think what I'm going to do is make more vlog content that is not dependent on player interviews going forward. So at Worlds, I want to vlog, but I want to make sure it's the exact perfect vlog and it can't get messed up. And Joe is an amazing player who I cooked, but did not want to be on the vlog, which is okay. So, yo, what up? We out here. But yeah, I'm going to respond to Spooky. I'll respond to you in a second, bro. So guys, I look at this team, and this is where Annihilate was goated. I want you to understand, first of all, I look at this team. How do I approach the matchup? Okay, I see Amoongus. What does that mean? I bring Miraidon. I see double dark types with Miraidon. What does that mean? That means I bring Iron Hands. I see Landorus, Miraidon, Amoongus all weak to Kali Ice. So I bring Kali Ice. And then I notice how Annihilate is the fastest thing on the board. So what do? I led Annihilate Kali Ice turn 1, game 1. They led Incineroar Miraidon. Instantly, I got a +1 boost. I have final Gambit pressure, and they are scared out of their mind. So what does this mean, and what does it do? So then I was okay. Well, now he's -1 my Miraidon. He -1 on my Calyrex Ice. He doesn't want me to fake out. He doesn't want me to attack his Miraidon. So I knew he would switch out Miraidon for Urshifu or for Amoongus. So what did I do? I swapped in my Iron Hands for my Calyrex Ice. I went for coaching. What did they do? They faked out my Iron Hands and switched out into Urshifu Dark. So now I have a +1 Iron Hands in electric terrain with fake out pressure in front of 2 dark types. Guys, goated. Turn 2, I go for coaching again, and they don't know. I guess they were a slow Incineroar. I coaching again. He went for close combat onto my Iron Hands. I just drain punch the Incineroar, dies from full health. I'm at max HP, and I just won game 1. I was now +3 Iron Hands, and I 4v2 the entire team. Game 1. It was barbecue chicken. Game 2, again, they led with, I forget, I think they led with what was it? Urshifu, they led with Landorus, and was it Calyrex Ice? It was Kali Ice or Urshifu. I think it was Urshifu. And turn 1, I led my Ape and my Miraidon. So he led Landorus. So I said, you know what? I have a free final Gambit plus Volt Switch into this spot to get a KO. So I went for that, and I literally got a free or did I go for a Shadow Claw? I forget what I did, but I removed Landorus turn 1. I got this down to Sash or did huge chip turn 1, and I basically got able to get my team repositioned with Iron Hands, Kali Ice, and Miraidon, and I just swept. And I won in 2 games. The match was done in 5 minutes because Annihilate was goated in this matchup. Genuinely goated in this matchup. Double fighting destroys double dark, and having Calyrex Ice against these 3 is just, the matchup was so in my favor, and I absolutely cooked. So yeah, that was insane. Then I realized, I looked at my next matchup, and what did I see, guys? What did I see? This is my next opponent. They went 15-2. They won the entire tournament. And he was wearing his official esports uniform. He was surrounded by Marco Silva, Luca Terabelli, all the Italians, and he sat across from me. You know what he said, guys? I hope I'm not McFree. I hope I am not the McFree, Dash. I hope I'm not the McFree. Don't make me a McFree. Don't make me a McFree. That's what he said. And what happened, guys? What happened? What happened? I'll give him that. Bow, bow. He was McFree. Guys, I could have been scared. I could have said, oh my God, this is the best Italian player. I could have been scared. I could have been scared. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Yo. I cooked him. I beat him. I beat the champion. I literally, look at this, guys. His last loss, round 7, versus Darsh Patel. I cooked him. I was eating him like penne vodka. Like margarita pizzeria. Like I was like some Parmigiano Reggiano. I cooked him. I shredded him like some Parmigiano Reggiano cheese. That's what happened, guys. Fede Campo, amazing player, but he was McFree. Again, like this matchup was insane. And I'm going to tell you what happened. Game 1, I actually lost game 1, fun fact. Game 1, he led Lunala and Miraidon. Turn 1, I led Annihilate and Miraidon. So I went for Final Gambit into Miraidon and Volt Switch into Lunala. He switched out Miraidon for Ursaluna, took the Final Gambit. I Volt Switched. He went for an attack. And then I forget how it played out. But basically, because of the way the trades worked, I would have won on the very last turn if I get a double protect. That was the end game that it got down to. I didn't get it and I lost. Okay, fine. I led the same thing. He led the same thing. He led the same thing. Yeah, he led the same thing. So then game 2, he was like, in his head, he was so looking at me the whole game. Every turn, he would look at me before he clicks his moves. He's like, okay, well, there's no way he does that again. There's no way he does it again. So he Terra Fairies his Miraidon turn 1, thinking that I'm going to go for a Shadow Claw double up into Lunala. Guys, I like a psycho, like a mind reader, I Final Gambit the Miraidon again turn 1 and Volt Switch. He lost his Terra and his restricted Pokemon turn 1, and I just steamrolled him. McFree. Game 2 is McFree. Again, done. Game 3. Same leads again by both of us. He is not bringing this Whimsicott, and I'm smiling. And again, it comes down to, okay, do I do it again? Turn 1, he does half of the same play. He leaves Miraidon in again. I Final Gambit. I remove Miraidon. I Volt Switch the Lunala. I get to bring in my Ice Rider. He brings in his Ursaluna, and he Trick Rooms. I now realize I have my Iron Hands, my Ice Rider, and my Miraidon. I have to reverse Trick Room and sweep with my Miraidon. So I reverse Trick Room. I don't bait into his Terra Ghost onto his Ursaluna. I pressure him down, and I get to an end state where I have to get this 50-50 turn right. Does he protect Ursaluna or not? I say, I don't believe you. I do not freaking believe you, Fede. I'm going to make you respect me. And I just double target. I attack Ursaluna, and then I leech seeded Lunala. I win as long as my leech seed connects on his Lunala and his Incineroar. I got the KO. I got my 2 leech seeds up, and I won the match. And guys, everyone around us, including myself, was shocked. I literally got up. I was like, let's go! Guys, I literally made my day 2 by beating Fede Campo. Like, guys, I literally, that's what happened. It was absolutely insane. He was so quiet. Did not want to do an interview after the match. His friend Luca Cerabelli, the world champion of last year, looked at me like I was an asshole. He looked mad at me. He was like, I don't know what that was about. Luca Cerabelli was mad. Fede Campo was rightfully upset. But guys, you came to me, and I made you McFree. Bro, I cooked him. I read him almost every single turn. I got almost all the 50-50s right, and I won. It was amazing. It was amazing. So, guys, at this point now, I'm 6-1. I'm feeling great, and that's what it was. And I beat him. Simply that I beat him. And it was so awesome. Like, what do I always tell all of you? My advice is every time you go into a matchup, you have to show up and look at it as an opportunity. You cannot be afraid of a player like Fede Campo. You cannot be afraid of a player like Shohei Kimura, like Marco Silva, like Wolf Glick. You can't do that. You have to go in like a madman, like a psycho, and believe that you can beat anyone. That's what I did. I clicked Final Gambit, turn 1, 3 games in a row. And I styled on him. Straight up. Like, guys, you're right. Cannot take it. W. Hems. Shout out to Hems, yo. W. Bro was mad the Indian McFreed Italia. Guys, he came to America. I gave him that 1-2 combo, guys. These players, you know, can just steamroll through anyone. Yeah, he's a humble player. He's a really good player, but he ain't beating the McFree master. He's not doing it. I'd be mad about the psycho plays too. Yeah. I turned him to not a slice of pizza. I turned him into some pizza rolls. Straight up pizza rolls, guys. I gotta sneeze. Oh my god. I can't even sneeze. It's such an annoying feeling. God damn. But yeah, guys. Beat Fede Campo. I've now made day 2. And next matchup, Andrew Jenkins. Guys, he rolled me. This game was over in 5 minutes. I got cooked. I'm going to be real. I got cooked. He led Zacian CSR both times. And it is so much harder for Grimmsnarl and Volcarona to deal with this team. Where I also can't paralyze the Zacian because of Terra Dark. And he literally beat me. Like, he got game 1, I got really unlucky. He said it too. I got crit 4 turns in a row. Whatever. I can't do anything about that. And then game 2, I tried to play better. I just couldn't get around it. It was just too aggressive. I wasn't able to get the mileage that I needed to succeed. A little bit unfortunate. Andrew Jenkins played great. I think he finished 9-3. Yeah, he finished in a really high placement. He balled out. Unfortunate. Yeah, it was tough. So he beat me. Yeah, he had 4 crits in a row. Game 1, you can ask him. Crit every single turn. Never got full parried once. And then game 2, he just outplayed me. Like, he played well. So that was day 1. Against this matchup going forward, how I would do it differently is I think I have to maybe lead like Iron Hands and Grimmsnarl and maybe play it slow with like to the Terra Bug. And then go like a Volcarona and like Annihilate back, maybe. It's a really hard matchup. I don't even know, to be honest, what I should do here, but it was tough. It was definitely tough. Yeah. So then day 2 comes, guys, and look like to play. Look like to play. Nick not free. Seriously, guys, I swear. Then I had to play world champion Shohei Kimura in my first round. And I look at the matchup, and I actually feel really good about the matchup. Because I think that my tools are really good into this. My Volcarona is good. My Iron Hand is good. My Miraidon is good. In theory, I should have a really good matchup here. Game 1, I lost. Fair and square, I lost. He outplayed me. He got all the turns right. He literally read me every turn. And that's a world champion for you. But game 2, I freaking cooked him after getting hacked so badly. He led with Chin Pao and I think Zama. I led with Calyrex or Miraidon and Calyrex Ice. No, Miraidon and Grimmsnarl. I Volt Switch into Zamazenta. I get Reflect Up. Guys, he crunch drops my Calyrex Ice on switching, which was still in green health, then crits with Body Press. I was like, bro, what the heck? Like, are you serious? Are you freaking serious? But I brought it back. I brought it all the way back. I 2v4'd with my Miraidon and my Iron Hands, and I won game 2. Then I got plot armored in game 3, guys. Straight up, I got plot armored. It was really unfortunate. I got ice crashed, flinched twice. And the one turn that I had to get right was I led my Miraidon and Grimmsnarl in front of his Miraidon and Iron Hands. I Terra Fairy, he Terra Fairies. He fakes me out and goes for Terra Fairy Dazzle. And I click Light Screen and I go for Terra Fairy Electrode, but I got faked out. So the next turn, he hard swaps into Chien-Pao. If I go for a Volt Switch into Chien-Pao or Dazzling Gleam on the next turn, I will win or be really ahead. Unfortunately, I go for Electro Drift. He lives on Sash, and then he gets enough momentum to win the game. And then after that, I still had it out if I don't get Ice Crash flinched. And he gets the Ice Crash flinch and a crit on another turn and beats me. So I got 150-50 kind of wrong. I don't think I was out of it, though. But that combined with the bad luck in the 2 rounds in a row, it was like I wasn't even being able to play the game, which was hard because I was so confident in the way I was playing, which really kind of upset me. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I lost to Shohei, and Shohei was such a nice player. He literally bowed. He was like, "Dush," bowed to me, shook my hand. He was fist bumping. He had high spirits. He was a fun player to play. But his Chien-Pao landed all 5 of his ice crashes, got 2 flinches, got a defense drop on Crunch. I don't know what he feeds that damn tiger, but it was insane. It was actually insane. So yeah, now I'm X and 3, and all I can do is play out and try my best, try to get as many wins as possible. And I played against Keon Sion. I actually beat him in top 4 at my Connecticut Cup. And it was a rain team. I have so much practice into this team. He beat me game 1. Clearly he's played better. But I'm not going to lie, guys. I really just didn't have to put that much effort into games 2 and 3 because once I figured out what to do, I kind of just rolled the team. My advice to you in this matchup is you always lead. There's 2 options you can always lead. You always lead Grimmsnarl and Miraidon here, or you always lead Annihilate and Calyrex Ice here. But those Pokemon are always ones that are coming, and Iron Hands also comes. So, for example, I see Amoonguss. I see these 3. What does this tell me? Miraidon's always coming. This tells me that I see these 2, these 3. Tells me Hands is always coming. So Miraidon and Hands are always coming. I see this Torn and Amoonguss. That tells me that Calyrex is coming. Now it's Ape or Grimmsnarl, and that's the last spot. If you lead with Miraidon, you go Grimmsnarl. If you lead with Calyrex, you go Ape. Did that game 2 and 3, and I kind of just again, really nice player, Keon, like amazing player. But it was a very easy matchup. I beat him before. I've had practice into this, and I beat him very easily. Then I had to play against Italian player Niccolo Polato. And this was a bad match I talked about before, guys. The Terra Dragon Volk lost me. I actually won game 1 because I para-hacked the shit out of him. I paralyzed everything, and I just got so lucky, guys. Paralyzed the Amoonguss full para. Paralyzed Terrapagos full para. Like 1 turn sleep. Like I was getting all the luck turn game 1. But game 2 and game 3, every game he just led Terrapagos and Amoonguss, and I had to just hope for luck. And that's not a good way to play the game. Beat me both games. My advice is go to Terra Grass, and then I can lead the same thing. Terra Grass turn 1, Light Screen, Quiver Dance, and go from there, and you can win. Because he doesn't even have Flare Blitz on this team. If I was Terra Grass, I'll always win. But I wasn't, so I lost. And my last matchup was against Emily Parson. I actually played them before, formerly known as Jeremy Parson. Believe they changed their name and stuff, so I want to respect them and call them Emily. But I cooked them. They were McFree as fuck. I don't know if it's a he or a she, so I'm going to go by they. I cooked them. I fucking cooked them. I've practiced against this matchup a lot. Again, how do you play the matchup? I see CSR, Zama. CSR is dark. What does that mean? I have to bring Ape. If I see they have Ogrepon and CSR, I know I have to lead. I always lead the same thing. Always, 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 always. I always lead Grimstorm on Miraidon. I always I always pressure Terra on Calyrex Shadow. If I can get the Terra Dark, I position my ape well. If they lead Ogrepon, I always go for Draco. But against this matchup, you are always bringing Grimmsnarl, Miraidon, Annihilate, Volcarona. Never anything else. That is the 4. In that order. And you always have a chance to win. That's what I did. I won in 2 games. I won in 5 minutes. Very easy. And that was my run. And hopefully I gave you guys all the answers to every single matchup. I'm curious. Like I gave you guys all the tools, all the advice. Again, my only change to my own team is Terra Grass as of right now. Terra Grass, and I feel good. So I'm going to take a breath. I'm only going to stream for about 10 more minutes, guys, because I do have so much more I really want to do and have to do for you guys in my next videos and so much other stuff. So I'm going to answer some questions about my run, talk to the chat, talk to you guys, and we'll go from there. So let me look at the chat real quick. I'm not going to lie. I was confident against Wolfie that even for turn 1, I completely predicted and made him McFree. Lead for me was Volk Bolt, and his was Brute Crydon. Okay, nice, nice. Turn 1, turn Water, Fire Dance, I'll call his Brute. Flare Blitz Volk did nothing, man. Target Draco into Corral. Wow. Oh, unlucky, bro. Unlucky. But the fact that you can look at him and read his entire soul and play that, like that's straight up impressive. World invite. Okay, guys. Do I give the announcement? Guys, comment Worlds in the chat if you want to know if I got to Worlds or not in my Worlds update. Comment right now and show some love to see what you guys. Do you guys want the Worlds update? Is the last part of the video. Let me know. Let me know. Oh yeah, people want to know. Todd wants to know. Rio wants to know. Valthorn wants to know. Get my question. Oh yeah, Spooky. Thank you for saying that. I forgot. I got buried in there, bro. Okay. Before I go there, I have to respond to Spooky's comment. Thank you. I went to NAIC, got to dap you up. My guy, Spooky. Yes, sir. Got to dap you up. And I'm still motivated to keep practicing, but I'm way burnt out of my NAIC team. What should I do team-wise? I want to get better for the next format. Okay. Guys, before Worlds, I want to answer Spooky's question. He's been waiting for about 20 minutes now. I want to answer his question. Okay. So, Spooky, my advice to you first is take a break. Even me with my team, I get burnt out. I've been barely playing on ladder with it. I'm almost bored of it, even though it's good. You have to take a break. After the high pressure environment, a break is like the most important thing I would do. If I'm you, first thing I'm doing is taking a break. Number 1. The second thing I'm doing is playing the team again after a week and figuring out, are you actually over the team? Confirmed. If you are, what about the team do you like? What about the team do you feel? Like, what is your relationship with the team? Do you like certain aspects? Do you hate certain aspects? Do you love the whole team? Do you hate the whole team? And I'll give you avenues for all of it. So if you love the whole entire team, keep using it and update it. If you only like one style of the team, keep that part of the team the same and play around with the rest. If you don't like any parts of the team, but you like the general concept, try to find another pace from NAIC that is doing that similarly well. So if I am you, those are the 3 ways I would do it. If you want to just get better for the next format, my advice is continue to practice intentionally using the McFree mini regional method. Try new teams if you want. Try old teams. Try comfortable teams. My opinion is play intentional best of 3 practice with things that you think you're good at and update those things. You do that, you have months to get better for the next format. It's up to you now. So that's what I would do. I hope it answers your question. Thank you for reminding me to answer it. That's what I would do if I was you. Okay. Cool. Now we get into the Worlds, man. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. The update. This is crazy. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to stand up right here. Guys, it has been a long, hard, intensive year. When I made my whiteboard video in my car, going over what had to happen for me to make Worlds, I needed to perform at my regionals, get points consistently in cups, online tournaments, and NAIC. And the news is I will be competing in the 2025 Pokemon World Championships for the first time. I'm playing in Worlds, man! I'm doing it! Guys, man, it's hot, man. I'm going to Worlds, man. I'm going. I'm representing all of us, man. I am representing the average player. I am representing the amateurs, guys. I'm going to pull up in my drip. I'm going to have a McFree Mentality shirt. I'm going to have a McFree Mentality shirt, McFree Mentality hat. And I'm going to Worlds, boy. I'm going to Worlds, guys. I have qualified for my first ever Pokemon World Championships. I'm going, man. It's a dream come true. I have been playing this game for years. For months, I've been trying to get better. And in my 4th year of playing, I have finally figured it out. Bro, I'm going to Worlds, guys. My first ever time. Guys, this is the hardest year to make Worlds. Last year, you had to have 500 CP. This year, you had to have 1,000. 1,000. It was limited spots. But I don't care. I'm going. Guys, this year, I went from being the most mid player ever. Mid as hell. I went to 5 events, guys. I got 4 day 2s. I got 2 top cuts, 2 top 8s. I even day 2 Victory Road. And I have so much to learn and so much to prove. But I am one of us, guys. We are the same. We are all people who are now Wolfie. We are not Justin Tang. We are all beginners who are figuring it out. We are not naturally talented at this. But I found what works for me. In 5 events, I'm going to Worlds, guys. I'm going to the World freaking Championships, guys. This is a dream come true. Like, genuinely a dream. And I have 2 months to practice. Guys, I don't know what my goal should be for Worlds. I don't even know how to process it. But I'm going. And I want to get to day 2. I want to win the whole thing. Like, I want to do this, guys. Not just for me, but to show all of us that players like us can do this. Like, we can do this. Like, I got to Worlds? What are we talking about? Like, we can do this. So, I have so many thoughts about this, guys. But like, the number one thing is that I am here in these next 2 months to practice my ass off. I'm going to be showing you in my limited time exactly how I'm practicing. I only have an hour to 2 to practice a day and a couple of weekends. That's it. I'm going to build the most comfortable, powerful team. I'm going to practice with some of the best players in the world. And I will go to Worlds and dominate. Because every play, if I can beat Fede Campo, if I can beat Wolf Glick, if I can beat Joseph Ugarte in top 16, if I can beat Toller Webb, if I can beat James Evans, if I can be this close to beating Shohei Kimura, I can beat anyone. Straight up. I know I can. So that is my goal. That is my mission. I'm here to make it happen. Not just for me, because I want to show you guys that we all can do this. Like, genuinely. And it feels like a dream. Like, it genuinely feels like a dream. I still haven't processed it yet. But here's where my head is. I have a couple of thoughts. One, I'm going to make it as my mission to do well. I'm going to do well at the World Championships. If I don't, that's fine. But this is an opportunity to show the world what we are capable of. what we are capable of. I want to show the world what we're capable of. That's the first thing. The second thing is I want to bring the McFree Mafia with me to this experience. What does that mean? This means I'm going to be making merch. I'm announcing it right now. I am making merch that you all can wear, that we all can wear, that connects us and makes us actually, when you put that hat on or that t-shirt on, it feels McFree. So when I go to Worlds, I want you guys wearing this shit, wearing it with me, because then we can be this army, this mafia together, and I can represent all of us and do well at Worlds. So I'm dropping merch. I'm announcing it right now. It's coming. I want it for Worlds. I want it not even for people to buy it, but for me to have this feeling that we are in this together. The mentality is there, and we can capture the moment. That's the second thing. The third thing is in these next 2 months, one of the ways that I'm going to be getting better is by giving to all of you. I'm going to be doing 3 videos a week, weekly live streams every Wednesday. And this weekend, I'm announcing again, I will be live streaming another Victory Road tournament. I want to be here this Saturday and hopefully this Sunday doing another Victory Road tournament. Another one. Every single time we have one, I'm playing in it. Also, on top of that, I am going to be creating actual free handwritten and designed guides for you. It'll make me think about the game more. It'll make me better, and I can help you guys more. Helping you helps me get better, straight up. So I'm going to be creating free guides for all of you, from mentality advice to checklists to how to replay reviews to how to pick your teams, all of this. I'm committed to making that for you. Committed. And fun fact, I have nothing planned nothing made right now. But in the next 2 days, I might try and just make it for the weekend, my first one for the weekend. I'm not done it yet, so no pressure, please. But I'm going to try that. And the last thing is that I want all of us, my mission for Worlds is to say that as a normal freaking person with a job, with content, with all of this stuff, is I want to be able to not just make this for myself. I want all of us to be able to do what I'm doing right now. Because this feeling, guys, I have been lonely playing this game. I have been really stressed playing this game. I have been anxious and nervous and by myself. And now I am going to be competing in the Pokemon World Championships. I have friends that play this game. I have met all of you. It is up to me to give this feeling to you. So my goal is I'm going to give you everything until the World Championships. I'm going to ball out. And then after that, I will make it my mission to help other players make it to Worlds for the first time and make us all better together. So I know it's ambitious, but I'm not going to Worlds if it wasn't for the McFree Mafia. I'm not here without you guys. I am not here without your support. I am not here without your advice, with your questions, with making me love the game even more. I'm not here without all of you. So guys, I'm going to Worlds this year. I'm really just lost for words. I'm excited. There's so many different thoughts that I have, and the only way I can put it is that I'm not doing this just for myself. I'm doing this for all of us. And in the next 2 months, I'm giving you multiple videos, multiple live streams, multiple free readable guides and stuff like that. And I'm going to be making merch all for you. I'm not sponsored by StreamYard. I wish. I have no sponsors yet. But I don't have the version to where it's like not in the description. But it's a good service that I use. I'm not sponsored. I have no sponsors yet. I hope I can get one hopefully one day. But yeah, guys, that's my plan. I wonder if you guys think I can. I wonder how you guys think I can do it. I want your guys' support. I want to represent the McFree Mafia and all of us and take down Worlds this year. Win Worlds in my home country, my first season playing. Or even, I think I can do this. I can do this. I'm here to help you all with your mindset, with your skills, with your strategy. This is bigger than me. This is bigger than me. This is for all of us. So, yeah, I'm literally gamer somatic. I am just some guy. But I want to be your just some guy. I want to be all of us for each other. And with my mentality, my advantage, my comfort with Grimsnarl, I know I can do this. I know I can do this. And Hems, you think don't overcharge, guys? I am not going to overcharge. I am not here to make a profit. I'm here to just give you what I can give you with my time. So the only thing right now, I'm not even offering coaching. If people want coaching right now, it'll be expensive, so I'm not offering it. But people DM me personally, we can figure that out. But that aside, merch and everything will be affordable. I am not here to make profit. I'm here to connect with you. So don't worry about that. Guys, we're going to build this shit brick by brick. Going to Worlds. Going to Worlds. You're going to the World Championships. Wow. I'm bringing all of you with me. I'm bringing all of you with me to the top. I'm bringing all of you with me. We're doing this together, guys. It's the McFree Mafia for a reason. I'm not the McFree man. It's the McFree Mafia. It's together. And I'm tired, guys. Like after work, I'm tired. I work intense job all day. I get home and I got to do this. But I do it every time for all of us. I'm going to shock the world. I'm going to shock the world because I believe I can do it. I'm going to shock the freaking world. You know, I'm a normal guy with a normal life, with a normal job. And I'm here to show everyone that us normal people, we can do this. We don't got to be we don't got to be Chuck Across or these legendary players or Wolf Glade. No, we're the normal ones. And we can do this. We belong here too. That's what's going to happen, man. Straight up. Straight up. I'm going to shock the world. We're going to shock the world. And this McFree Mafia movement is going to be the best community that VGC history has ever seen. And we're building it one step at a time, guys. We're doing it. So, man, I'm getting myself hyped about it because it's really a dream come true. And, yeah, guys, that's all I have for you today. Some of us are normal, man. We're dark type. Thank you, man. We're doing this together. We belong here, too. Straight up. So, yeah, guys, that was my NAIC run. That's my Worlds update. I don't have time. I have to run. I have to do so much other personal errands for today, like paying bills and all that fun stuff. I'm a normal guy, guys, right, guys? But I'm here for you. If you took a picture with me, post it on Twitter and tag me. I would love to see what it is. If you want coaching or something, DM me. I'm not trying to push it though. If you want it, we can talk about it. But I'm here for all of us. And expect big things. Every video I make is for us. Every single one. This weekend, I will be going live streaming Victory Road. I hope to see you guys all there. It's been Dark Type Darsh. It's the McFree Mafia. I hope this was an amazing McFree meeting. I appreciate it, guys. Congrats on the aura points. And I will make a full video about this. I will make a full video about this. Thank you, guys. That's all I got. I appreciate you all so much. Have a good one. Have a good night. And it's for the McFree Mafia, guys. Comment McFree Mafia in the chat. Comment McFree Mafia in the chat right now. Comment McFree Mafia in the freaking chat. Hammer that like button. We're going to Worlds, man. We're going to Worlds, man. Let's go. Let's freaking go. We're doing this together. Together. Guys, let's do this, man. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. I'm hyped. I need to like get this energy out somewhere, but we're gonna win, guys. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do the whole thing. We're gonna shock the world. We're gonna freaking shock the world. Shock the freaking world. And it's all because of you guys. So thank you, Spark Drive. Thank you, Declan. Thank you, Hacker. Thank you, Gamer Somatic. Thank you, Spark Drive. Thank you, Mixtape. Thank you, Rio. Thank you, Declan. Thank you, all of you. Thank you, Mirage. Thank you, Hydrap. Thank you, Sean. Thank you all. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Hems. Guys, thank you, Valthorn. Thank you, Spooky. I'm looking at all of you guys. Thank you all. Thank you, Valthorn. Thank you, An Idiot Non. Thank you, all of you. Thank you all. Thank you, Demulin Song. Thank you, Frozone. Really, guys, thank you, Frozone. You can make me do this more. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you all so much, McFree Mafia. We're all here. We're all doing this together, and we're going to go shock the world. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you, Taj. Thank you all, you guys. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Let's keep this dream going, guys. Good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. I love you guys, man. This is just, oh my God, I'm dreaming out loud. It's crazy. This is actually crazy, man. What?